Forfeiture of shares means cancellation of shares. Now the question arises, why the shares are cancelled? You must have studied about calls in arrear in the previous chapter. If there is calls in arrear, the company gives him due notice. If the shareholder doesn't pay the due amount, his shares or her shares can be cancelled. Before, one thing you must know that if there is forfeiture of shares, there must be calls in arrear. It means there must be some defaulting shareholder. If the shareholder has paid his money in time, so there is no question of forfeiture. So, forfeiture is the basically extension of calls in arrear. For the company cancel the shares of any shareholder, you must keep in mind the following points. Number one, the company must be authorized by Articles of Association of the company, and the company must have given 14-day notice to the shareholder. If the shareholder fails to pay money within 40 days after notice, then the company has got the right to cancel the shares. I mean to say, to forfeit the shares. And before the forfeiture of shares, the company must pass the resolution in the meeting. Now the question is, what happens if the shares are cancelled? Number one, the company removes his name from the register of shareholder. And number two, the capital is reduced, whatever they have credited for this shareholder. I mean to say, the share capital count will be debited at the time of forfeiture. Okay, let me explain this situation with this question. Suppose company has 600 shares of ₹10 each, and the money was called in 3 installments, 3 plus 5 plus 2. And there were 3 shareholders, A, B, C. A was holding 100 shares, B was holding 200 shares, and C was holding 300 shares. A paid application money, allotment money, but he couldn't pay first call money. And for B, he paid application money, allotment money, and first call money. And C, he paid application money, allotment money, and first call money. You know, in this question, if you look at the table carefully, A couldn't pay first call, means it was the arrear. So the company decided to forfeit his shares, and he was given due notice, and a resolution was passed, and company was duly authorized by its Articles of Association. So let's see what will be the accounting treatment for this forfeiture. The journal entries share capital account debit to share forfeited account and to share first and final call account. Share capital account is being debited, means whatever the company has credited capital for the shareholder, now it will be debited. To share forfeit, basically it's a income account, because if the shares are forfeited, the money received by the company from the shareholder will not be returned. It will be retained by the company. You know, this shareholder paid application money of ₹3 and allotment money of rupees 5. It means the shareholder had sent or paid rupees 8, and this money will be forfeited. Naturally, this money will become income for the company, and that is 800 rupees. To share first and final call account means to unpaid call account, and that is 100 into 200. So this way you can say, we can explain the steps to forfeit the shares. Number 1, send a notice of 14 days to the shareholder. If he doesn't send the money, pass the resolution and then remove the name of that shareholder from the register and pass journal entries. And the journal entry will be share capital account debit to share forfeited account and to unpaid call account. Means share capital account will be debited by the amount whatever has been credited to him, and to share forfeited, the money forfeited by the company. Means money paid by the shareholder. And to share to unpaid call means whatever the money was due from the shareholder.